Zdravíme z festivalu Rock for People, tohle je backstage Evropa 2 a my jsme tady v zázemí kapely Neck Deep, máme tady pro vás Rick Rundown a představím vám kytarového technika. Here is Boots. Hello Boots, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you, how are you?
All good, all good. We're going to take a look at some of the gear, so the floor is yours, show us what you got.
So, I mean, the whole rig revolves around the neural DSP quad cortexes. Each player has a main and a redundant, so main and a spare. The signal flow sort of goes wireless from Shure ULXD 4Ds into a radial JX42, and then that allows me to select which guitar is active there for Sam and West. Seb, the bassist, he just has one channel of wireless. So yeah, signal flow, wireless into wireless switcher, comes into a Lely P split, which then goes into both neural DSP quad cortexes. And the output of each quad cortex, the front of house is only getting one of them at a time. And I select that with the radial backtrack. So this allows me to take the left and right out of each quad cortex. And then this button here just tells the front of house which one they're hearing, basically. So if that one were to fail for whatever reason, I hit a button there and it goes straight to our spare. So we have a redundant for everything, basically.
That's a good one, yeah. Is there any reason why you actually decided to go digital, or have you been digital all the way?
So we were using Kempers for years. For as long as I've worked for the band, we were using Kemper. Neural basically just, they hooked us up. They're really good guys, great company, and they hit us up basically like, do you want to try these out? We took them on straight away and just never changed really. They've been life-changing really for our sound and how we run our show.
So it was never the proper amps,
Back in the day, yeah, we had Sam was always a big Marshall guy, and even now, like Sam plays for some of his tones are models of JCM 800s and other Marshalls. There you go. So yeah, we still use Marshall in a way, but it's all modeled now. So
right,
or captured.
Okay. Have you ever encountered a situation where you had to switch to the spare, or has it been reliable?
They are reliable, but yeah, we have had to switch to the spare only once or twice. At the end of the day, they're computers, and stuff can happen. But yeah, once or twice. And to be honest, it's happened times when, say, a cable's broken or something. It's more like that. When something like that happens, I'd have to switch. Usually, they're absolutely rock solid. Yeah.
Brilliant. All right. Shall we take a look at the guitars then?
Yep.
All right.
So Sam plays a PRS Custom 24.
Oh, he's a lefty.
He is a lefty.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So this was built custom for Sam, relict. Came relic, but we've obviously over the years relict it even more. Really, really nice guitar, hardtail bridge. Yeah, that's his main one with his horny truss rod plate. And
I can relate.
Custom one made for Sam in this lovely green. Exact same specs as the pink one. Again, horny truss rod cover, ND inlay. But yeah, exact same pickups in that one as that one. Okay.
So it always had to be custom built, right, for lefties? Because I am a lefty myself, and I know how hard it is to get a proper guitar. So he had to have it custom built.
His two main ones, yes, they were custom built. This one and the green one. This one here, actually, I'll show you. This wasn't custom built for Sam, but this was given to us by PRS. This is actually my favorite sounding guitar of the lot. We were just very lucky that PRS gave us this one. But yeah, it's difficult. For his customs, he's had to wait a couple of years whenever he needs a new one. It's just, yeah, being left-handed, there is a longer wait time.
What's the pickups?
I don't actually know what pickups are in there. They're just the stock ones.
Stock ones, all right, yeah. And
then with West, West has a custom deal with Reverend, where, it's West's always been a big fan of like offset guitars, so we've got the Reverend P90 style pickup in there, really gnarly guitar. As you can see with this one, we've actually taken the guts out and just put one volume knob on it. It doesn't come custom like this, but the new ones he's about to do are going to come like that. They usually come with a bass contour and a tone, but on the last tour we just decided to take it out. So, sorry, Reverend. West's also a big Gibson fan. He's got a 1987 Les Paul Jr. here. Again, P90, hardtail bridge, obviously. So, like I said, very big Gibson fan. So we've got 3 Gibsons out with us on this. So we've got a Junior there.
That's a proper Les Paul in it.
Well, this is actually a Billy Joe Armstrong Jr.
Right.
So, as I am, West is a very big Green Day fan. We were gutted that we missed them by a day at the last festival, but yeah, double stack P90, Billy Joe Armstrong, Les Paul Jr. We absolutely love it. Yeah, and then his most recent one is.
Is it an Explorer?
It's an Explorer.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Melody Maker Explorer.
Wow.
West's a big fan of Melody Makers and small guitars, so.
That's a rare one, isn't
It
it?
is, yeah, you don't see them that often. We got it off a friend of ours in America, swapped it for one of West's old guitars.
Look at the head.
Yeah, Flying V headstock.
Yes.
With a 3/4 size Explorer body, and then the guy who we bought it off put a super distortion in the bridge. So, well, obviously there's only one pickup, but yeah, again, one knob, one pickup. That's what he loves.
Simple.
Yeah.
Effective.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Really unusual one.
Yeah, and I mean, what's great about this as well is that there's no clear coat on the top, so it's literally just the white. So when this came to us, it was spotless, but as he's played it, he's got the natural wear on it, which he absolutely loves. So
Because some people pay money for the relic, you know, and if
pay me to relic their guitars.
when you do it yourself, it's cheaper.
Literally. Jag bass. To be honest, we do have a spare. We have a jazz bass out with us as well, but it never gets used. This sounds so good, and he just uses this for the whole set. Always has. Yeah, sounds great. Not really much else to say about this one.
Exactly. Not much to say about basses in general.
No. Traditionally, we always used big looms, so we had 240-volt power going down. We had MIDI, signal in and out, spare, and then an XLR which controlled the wireless switches as well. And when we were flying, that was taking up about 3 cases, and like the cost of flying it was just crazy. So we actually designed these little boxes which take a Cat5 or Cat6 Ethercon in, and that sends 9-volt power to power the whole board, signal in, and then an expression which controls the output of the QC as well. So now we've gone from a loom which was sort of, you know, that thick to one Ethernet cable basically. And it's been great, so yeah.
And when it comes to monitoring, the guys use in-ears.
We do, yeah. Chris over there, that's our monitor guy. I mean, if you want to do a bit of a rundown with him, I'm sure he can give you a bit more information. But yeah, we're all on ears. We use side fills on stage, so there is a little bit of noise for a bit of rumble, but everything's in-ear monitors, yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I think that's enough.
Yeah.
An absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Any last words?
Thank you for coming.
Tohle byl setup kapely Neck Deep, my jsme to teď viděli a půjdeme si to i poslechnout. Pište nám do komentářů, jestli máte nějaký další dotazy nebo poznámky k tomuhle, co jste právě teď viděli v tomhle videu. Mějte se!